2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Legends Championship is about to start. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, what a gorgeous day as this event kicks off our featured group. Well, we've got two players who appear to have entered into quite the rivalry.
Well, Henny, quite a challenge that this player has set for themselves. We've seen them beat many of their rivals this season, but there are not many people that can go up against the great Tiger Woods and succeed. History's told us that.
Oh, well, they certainly do not lack in confidence. This is going to be a very entertaining group to follow indeed.
I'm jumping around in my seat, and I can also see Rich Beam doing exactly the same. He managed this feat back in 2002 when he won the PGA at Hazeltine over the great Tiger Woods.
Oh, please, Luke, don't mention that. Once we get Rich on his high horse, there's no getting him down again. Although he has shown that it can be done. Tiger Woods can be beaten. However, it is such a tall order. I know that this player has beaten all of these incredible roster of players in all these rivalries so far, but come on, this is Tiger Woods. Can it really be done today?
Well, that's the question we're going to get answered, aren't we? Very few people have ever laid claim to beating Tiger head-to-head. Good luck in your rivalry. You're going to need it. Currently 1 under for the event. Time to take a look at what this par 4 might be in order. A thing of beauty. And what's in front of them there, Henny?
Got to make sure to repair your pitch mark here. It's going to leave one. It's downhill. Might even get some spin here.
Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it. It was on a good line. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole.
This is important. Big par putt here. This looks like it's got the speed and the line.
Oh, that's a clutch par. Why don't we catch up with our man in the hot seat, Tiger Woods?
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
Well, they've found the bunker, but a chance to maybe save from there. Yeah, golf clap. Really good. So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Here we are, in front of a par 3. Well, on the tee now, coming off a par. Chance to pipe one up the middle. Going with the 8-iron here. This is looking pretty good in the air. That's just inside the range. What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Has to putt this one downhill.
Beautiful shot. Solid play finds that player moving up the leaderboard after that hole. The tee is yours. Here we are at the 4th hole. Looks like this one's heading safely for the fairway.
Oh, wow. They're thinking of going for this one.
Ooh, staying aggressive. Going for the green. Well, that's showcasing their power there, Rich.
Using the big muscles to get it home in 2 there.
Good opportunity here to move into a tie for 3rd. Ooh, right by the hole. Putting for birdie. And down it goes. So that's back-to-back birdies.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
Now heading over to Tiger Woods.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do...
Oh, that's a beauty. Great shot from the bunker. So after that effort, this is what the leaderboard looks like. Here we are at the 5th hole. The tee is yours.
Pretty good shot there.
Lookout world was his statement when he came out onto the Pro Tour, and we look back in the greatness in sports right across all sport in the world. Has one player or one athlete had a greater impact on their sport more than Tiger Woods did for golf?
I hate to say no, because I also look back at the sport, Luke, when Arnold Palmer came through. Good-looking fella, and just kind of came from a blue-collar background. And I kind of think that Arnold Palmer paved the way for a Tiger Woods that then go out and dominate, because golf was already on the radar. It just wasn't nearly as much on the radar as it is now because of Tiger. But I think because of what Arnold Palmer did, he set the groundwork for all of this. But in saying that, in the modern era, in the modern game, to be fair, and you look at every sport across the books, and I don't care whether you're talking about, Tom Brady, LeBron James right now, I don't think you have a bigger player globally, with the exception of maybe Messi or Ronaldo, than Tiger Woods. I just think that from a global standpoint, Tiger Woods, whenever he shows his face anywhere, people lose their minds. Like, grown men lose their minds if they get a glimpse of Tiger Woods from 50 yards away. I've seen it before, Luke, and I'll see it again, but it never seems to amaze me, baffle me, make me giggle a little bit. Like, holy cow, this guy's Elvis. He's Elvis Presley. I mean, because Elvis was the biggest guy in the world as far as I could tell. It's mind-boggling how big Tiger Woods is in this game, and continues to be, and will forever be.
Oh, so close. That'll sting a bit. 6 feet remaining to the cup.
Yep, tracking nicely.
That gets the job done. Why don't we catch up with what Tiger Woods is up to?
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Oh, how about that one? And that will take him to 1 under. Teeing off here at the 7th. And this putt will take them to 5 under par. Well, that's a bit disappointing. An opportunity to make a par here. And down she goes. Why don't we catch up with our man in the hot seat, Tiger Woods?
He's flying high after that nice eagle on the last.
And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks right now. He's in a share of 7th place. We have a par 4 on this one. Looks like they got all of that one. That's on a good line. Rich is one of the rare players to ever tame the Tiger in a major championship. How did you manage to do it?
Taming him, that's a big stretch there. You know, I did it because I never had to play with him. I was fortunate enough to not be paired with him the 3rd round, nor in the final round when I was paired with Justin Leonard. And going back to the comments about the roars, you know, not knowing that was him making those birdies. You assumed it was, you couldn't deny that it was, but not knowing, it was a lot easier to say, well, that was Fred Pump, who he was playing with in the final round, who was having such a great week as it was. It was easier to deflect that a little bit. I think if I would have played alongside him, I think things might have been a little bit differently, because he does bring a different energy, and sometimes it can be uncomfortable. But when you start hearing those roars going up and you're playing with them, well, you know exactly what's going on. But when you're not playing with him, I was able to kind of deflect what he was actually doing, and I was fortunate.
Taking aim from about 220 yards out. 3 shots off the lead. Opting for the 5-wood.
Yeah, going for it in 2. Okay. He wants to win.
Oh, that's beautifully judged. And this putt to move into a tie for third place.
Looks good.
Oh, terrific. What an effort. And that will take him to 7 under. Now heading over to Tiger Woods.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
And after that effort, let's take a look at how it stands. So as we head into the back nine, Rich, what are your thoughts on this player?
I tell you, Luke, final 9, find themselves 1 back. Do you like the position or don't you? I personally do. Go chase down that leader.
Lovely effort, that. Rich, considering everything that's been said about the great Tiger Woods throughout his entire career, it almost seems superfluous to add anything more to it. But what that man has meant to the game and again, to people like yourself who have gone on to win major championships as well.
Yeah, I would think what Tiger has brought to the game is just he changed the perception of the game as it being kind of an old man sport. And all of a sudden, he's out there winning and fist pumping and getting the crowds fired up and everybody into the game. It just kind of changed the entire complexion of it. No longer do you have these old guys that are dressed poorly with big beer bellies, and all of a sudden, you got guys that are young and wearing these tight-fitting clothes, going into the gym and treating it more like a business instead of just a sport. He really changed the entire dynamic of the game, the landscape of what it takes to become a great player. And everybody else was just kind of sitting there in awe going, well, how does he do this? Well, it's almost like he had a plan, a master plan to go out there and listen, I'm going to dominate by being physically better, mentally better, and I'm just going to steamroll these guys. And when he first started doing that, everybody's kind of looking back going, okay, he's taking this seriously. Maybe I need to start taking it seriously too, right? So it's just one of those things that came along that nobody knew what to really expect of him. But he told us right away, listen, I expect to win every single week out there, and sure enough, that's what he did.
And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard.
2 in a row there, Luke, getting their groove on.
Why don't we catch up with what Tiger Woods is up to?
He's feeling good, just birdied the last hole.
Oh, that's clutch. What a way to save your par.
And this is why you got to keep your foot on the gas at all times. These guys and girls are good.
Our leader is Colin Morikawa as we head to the next. Looks like they put a good swing on that one. That should find the short stuff. Time to catch up with the Canadian, Brooke Henderson.
Third shot now.
Nicely holed. And back to the play, shall we?
Well, I think they're attacking this one, taking it on in 2. I like their style.
Going with the 5-iron here. That was a beauty. Can share the lead here if you can hold this putt. It's half a chance of being holed, this one. For eagle. Checking the standings now, and they're currently tied for first with multiple major champion Colin Morikawa.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
Let's see what happens here at the 13th. That's a nice looking tee shot, that one. Well, with a pocket full of FedEx Cup points over the last half a dozen starts or so, this player certainly has been delivering consistent results and pushing for wins or winning, Rich. Do you expect that to continue here this week?
Luke, absolutely. Week in and week out, this player has consistently performed at the highest level. I got to believe he's a lot of people's favorites to win this tournament.
A nice approach shot there, pin high inside the range.
And they've been rolling the ball great today. Another great look.
Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
Well, what a performance. 8 birdies on the card. Why don't we catch up with our man in the hot seat, Tiger Woods?
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie. So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Ooh, bold play here. Going with the chief off the tee.
Nice birdie at the last. Let's see what they can produce here.
That is absolutely spot on.
Welcome back to our PGA Tour coverage here on 2K Sports. We're picking up the action on the 14th. Let's make a fast finish. That was absolutely murdered. After a very consistent run of play over the last half a dozen starts or so, Rich, this player's coming with a whole heap of confidence, and they look to me to be one of the players to beat. Do you agree?
We've seen this player time and time again contend for tournaments, and it is no surprise to see him doing it once again this week. It is so fun watching this player. They're in top form.
Well, that's certainly showcasing all their talents there. That's impressive.
Always like the aggressive play, going for it in two and get rewarded for it.
Oh, it'd be nice to make this putt. This is for eagle. Might need to get the feel back on the putting green. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Just got to use the touch of a feather. Barely has to blow on it. This is just downhill.
This one's online. Some momentum being built now. That's back-to-back birdies.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
Leading by a shot after that hole. The honour is yours. Time to hit a good one here at the 15th. Oh, that's piped. That's heading down the runway. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 185 yards.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. Didn't quite have the right stuff there.
Not taking enough club to get it there.
Why don't we catch up with our man in the hot seat, Tiger Woods?
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Seven feet to the cup.
An important par save.
This one's looking good. Well hold.
All right, folks, get ready. This should be fun.
And after that hole, this player is currently tied at the top of the leaderboard alongside the ever-present Colin Morikawa.
And Luke, this rivalry we've been talking about is really looking like it will be down to the wire. Can't wait to see who comes out on top at the end of the event.
Anywhere up on that dance floor would be nice. That's a great shot here at 16 and sets up a chance for birdie.
And as good as they putt, you almost have to guarantee this one.
This is tracking right into the front of this cup.
Oh, that's a ripper. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on?
And now teeing off on this par 4 hole.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
Well, that was fantastic. What a shot from the leader.
Put every ounce they had into that drive.
Let's catch up with Tiger Woods, shall we? Time for the second shot at the 17th. Good look at a birdie here. That's pretty tidy. Oh, he's on fire today, building upon his lead, hole after hole. Back-to-back birdies never hurt, Rich.
Gotta like it. He's feeling it.
And a chance to ice the tournament here. Holding the lead, playing the last. Well struck. Lining up from around 160 yards. He's got a 2-stroke buffer.
This player showing zero signs of any nerves as they play against their rival and playing partner, Tiger Woods. What a fantastic approach.
Well, Rich, as the legendary Jim Nance once said, they're now rich and famous.
I gotta say, that was an incredible statement by the great man and bestowed upon a great player. And this player will be thrilled to become rich and famous.
And Rich, credit where credit's due. I think you picked this victory.
Well, even a blind squirrel gets an acorn every once in a while. No, listen, this player's been there all season long. They're just one of these rare players that is seemingly in contention every time they peg it up.
On behalf of Rich Beam, Henny Kuyak, John McCarthy, I'm Luke Elvey saying so long from 2K Sports.